when being a submissive woman goes wrong. It sounds nice to be a submissive woman, but in truth, if the other person is not submitting as well, then the one person that is just becomes a victim. It sounds good, but it doesn't work. I've been left for dead twice. The first time physically and the second time emotionally. Oh yeah, over 23 years to learn this lesson. That's why in the Bible it says you have to submit to each other. But everybody is online preaching that it's just the woman that needs to submit, just the woman that needs to submit. Well, I'm here to tell you, women, that I have submitted. Oh yeah. And in the end of the day, I just became a victim. I just was victimized. That's it. The other person is not submitting, then you are their footstool. You are their stepping stone. You are their Bob the Builder chick. That's what you are. You cannot just submit by yourself. It's foolishness for these men to be online talking about woman submit, when they're not submitting. They're not doing the work. They want you to do all the work, but they don't want to also do the work. And it could go both ways. There are some relationships where the woman is in control and the man is the only one submitting. It won't work. It will not work unless two people are submitting to each other. Otherwise, the other party just becomes a victim, right? But I love that I went through that, because this is how I became the giant of my own soul. See, it's very beautiful when we go through these things called growth, because believe it or not, this is actually how this whole earth life is set up. If you want to call it a matrix, it's set up in circles. It's circular. So every circle represents a lesson. And every time you complete a lesson, it opens you up and births you to a higher lesson on a higher frequency. This is actually how the building blocks to how you get out of the matrix, or how you just evolve as a soul, right? So you have to go through something. You have to become the giant of your soul. You have to take what was meant to hurt you and use it as your footstool to prop you up onto a higher level, which is what I have done, right? So let's not have a victim mentality either, because there are no victims on this earth. There are only willing participants. There are no victims in the game of love. There are only willing participants. Okay? So I think I just wanted to say that. But you take your what was meant to hurt you and you turn it into passion, into power. That's the beauty of life. It's overcoming. It's going through something. It's taking the beauty, the lessons, even though they're not as beautiful, even though it caused you so much pain, but you take that pain and you use it as friction, because our souls need friction in order to grow. That's why these souls are in your lives, guys. They're not just here causing havoc for no reason. You have agreed to all of this before you came in here. These are just actors, characters in your movie. If you are the lead character in your own story, a lot of people play small. They let somebody else be the lead character. That's what happens when you submit by yourself. Somebody else is in the starring role in your own universe, in your own life. I'm just saying. So I don't really think there's anything else I want to say, but I just want to say that you cannot just be a submissive woman by yourself. You're just going to end up being a victim. Or you cannot be a submissive man and just give in to everything that the woman say. You're just going to become victimized. You're going to be used. She ain't going to respect you. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. It's the absolute same thing. But for today, I'm going to leave this right here, guys. But I love you, the birds, the bees, and yes, all of the trees. They all love you too. Love is the way. Forgiveness, it is the key. And truth is the absolute light that will always, always guide us home. Be well, guys. Bye.